Okay, I got this out here right next to the old TV aerial, and I think we Okay, what we've got, there's home plate, here's first base, and she said that they were sitting out here about 50 feet from the back fence and then about 30 feet from this fence on the west. I was out here yesterday and I did not have any luck. I'm going to try one more time. I'm assuming that it's not here, but we're going to give it one more shot. Okay, I'm just going to use the ace. I've set it up in jewelry, and then I've taken out, I'm going to take that out. So I'm just going to leave between about 50 and 60, 65 or 70. It's a gold ring, so we'll see what happens. Then I've got the big coil on. There you go, the only ring I found. I've gridded this whole area off. She just had to have lost it somewhere else. Hey, you can't win them all. Well, we have another one. Of course, I knew it wasn't what we were looking for. It's a ring. Yes, another ring, but not the kind we're looking for. It was deep too. I just decided to dig it. All right. I was not able to get out much this week, but as I've said in the past, I always like to try to share something every week. And what I thought I'd do is, all of us, I know that metal detect, we have doodads that we find that we really don't know what to do with. So I put them in jars, like this Tostito jar. And there's part of a heart locket. Obviously it was probably gold plated at one time. And then these give off a great signal. It's an old-timey bike reflector. And I know this was in one of our videos. We found this off the main street there in town. A Alcoholics Anonymous token. There we go. There's a Serenity Prayer on it. And then I think probably everybody at one time or another has found one of these. A sacred token. This is the saint to protect my pet, Saint Roche. I think that's a cuff link, I guess, or maybe some kind of collar deal. I'm not sure the age on something like that. And a little swallow, gold gilded. I believe that's a piece of jewelry. And I think I had that in one video. Little brass star, probably gold gilded. This is the most common one found, St. Christopher, as far as sacred. Maybe that's a picture of the Titanic on there. I don't know. Now, I know I had this in a video. I call it a candy dish, part of a candy dish lid, broken off here at the bottom. Of course, the metal detector didn't pick that up. It just happened to be in the field. And then, of course, all the Hot Wheels, Tootsies, and whatever else they're called. I believe that is a Tootsie. I'm pretty sure that's a Tootsie. There's a trailer. One of the old glass insulators for the electric fence. I believe that was probably part of a fire truck. Found this at the park. Wasn't too deep. Then look at this. We weebles wobble, but we don't fall down. 1973. Has something metallic in it. I mean, it gave off a fairly decent tone. Now that's old. I dug that up in my own yard. Pocket knife. And it was deep. Has to be ancient. I don't think I've ever shown this in a video. This is a old iron ring of some type. Probably off a garden tool, but the root grew through it, so I just cut the root and brought it back this way. Lipstick tube. I'm going to have my whole lap full. And of course, we've all found keys. I thought this was a real ring when I dug it up. I think it's some kind of bearing race or something. And then, of course, the old squeeze box reed. I'd say this is from the 70s, like a hippie sandal. I think somebody wore it on their key ring. It looks like the loop's broken off. And this I found a long time ago. Little tiny thimble, which I think was a Monopoly board token. Little paw. Gee, Paul. We have this identification tag for an animal. As you can see, it wore through. Rival dog food company provided this for him. Of course, it's not a dog tag per se. Rural Route 3. I can remember those days. And then this. I always called that my Darth Vader hat. Badge. The Chuck E. Cheese. You haven't lived until you've dug one of those. This is off a trumpet. I can't remember what it's called. Little padlock with an S on it. Brass body and iron shackle. Camp Wilson. Then the Lucky Cracker Jack ring. Fayette County. It's south of here, I believe. I believe that's a scale test seal. Tested and sealed for a weight scale, measuring scale. You see, was this play money? Play $50, you know. Some of this stuff I forget. It's been around for quite a while. Franklin key. Candies. Some kind of little button to hold up your britches. And the old rolled penny. I think that's Mickey Mouse. So that's from Disney World. You know, Disney. Now this I love. I guess I really should put this in a box. Look at the cut on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 along the edge. Now that's a complicated locked piece of a cap gun. I don't think that says anything. It's just a pattern on there. I'm not sure what it was. Assume it was a little compact, but I'm not sure what the works there are, what that is. Little charm. This will knock your eyes out. Some bling jewelry. Nice piece of glass in it. And of course the old Sunoco token. Antique car. (1923) Oldsmobile 6. Ohio dog tag 2003. Another little padlock. Bent key. That fella didn't get in the house with that. Always like this. Little hammer head. Little hammer head. Football. Pot metal of some kind. Pearl. Pearl plastic. It looks like a Chinese coin, but it's not. See the two holes in it. I don't know if it was nailed to some kind of chest or what to make it look oriental. And the old smashed aluminum thimbles. Seem to find plenty of those. Look at that peace sign. Must be magnetic. Look at the junk sticking to it. 2012 dog tag. Some kind of button. The horseshoe on it. Wow. Never have figured this piece out. I think this was a Mississippi tax token. Which I found here in Ohio. Maybe I'm wrong on that. I can't see it very well. In there. That's electrical. Solderless terminal of some sort. And a little lead latch. Chrysler key. I used to carry one like that. And of course the old bullet casings. What else? Button. Let's see, that's off a dog collar maybe. Large pull tab. My lawnmower penny. I mean, that was smack good, wasn't it? Down the middle. Aluminum 2-hole button. It's my little buffalo padlock. Or bison, I think it says on it. Yeah, bison. This was one of my favorites. Looks like a bullet. I don't know whether it had a loop on the back and it broke off, I assume. It looks like it did. Wear that around your neck, I guess. Or on a key ring. I think that's probably all I'll show you right now. I mean, this is more modern stuff, so that was kind of the whole idea, was to give you an idea of the modern type stuff. Alright, I hope that was entertaining to some degree. Next week we'll have some digging footage up. I dug this right next to this cement thing where the old TV aerial is. It's a weedy. And is it bent? Yeah, it's bent. It's the find of the week for me.